This is their second match of the championship. They managed to beat Greater Accra by 1-0 in the first encounter. This is going to be the opening match for Team Western Region. So you don't need to be told, Western Region in the green colors with the red strip. Does it remind you of a giant of the West? And our neighbors from the Upper East region are in the orange colors. Match Commissioner Louisa Amano ushering the two teams onto the field of play. We will have the exchange of pleasantries, and then we will go through the... Don't they look resplendent in their uniforms as they get ready to get into action? Upper East region against the run of play, they managed to secure their first 3 points, and so when you go to Group B, they're looking good. They would love onward participation in this tournament. And so Bukari Salifu, he's already told us how expectant he is for a superlative performance. Team Western Region, first time we're going to be seeing them in action. We're not too sure what they're made of, but they certainly are not here to disappoint. And so their technical bench headed by Coach Yaya Seidu, and you can tell that he's thinking through a lot of permutations before the game begins. So let's all sit back, relax, and enjoy the game. We still have our committed dignitaries here who will be watching the game from a distance. KGL Foundation coming on board and partnering the Ghana Football Association, willing to help us unearth the talents and to polish and develop these young ones. Two captains are ready to take us through the toss of the coin. And then they go through the pleasantries. The handshake is there. We will have them taking a picture. There you go, nicely arranged. Lesson will be supported by Jemfi Buedi Samson from Nkraman SHS. He is 19 years. And then Prosper Alavi from Ziope JHS, 16 years and a Form 2 student. Our fourth official is Anan Andy Afote, a level 100 student from UPSA. That's the University of Professional Studies, Accra. So we're good to go. Both benches very ready. Officials will ensure that all is set as well. They will take their positions, and any moment from now the game will kick off. Make no mistake, it's not the junior side of Sekendi Hazakers. This is the Western regional team, only looking colorful in the Wikodu colors. And so final prayer said, they will charge themselves into action. There they go. Response from the bench as well. Encouraging enough. So they will be telling us or showing us exactly what to expect from their side. Captain Benedict Afo, sporting the number 19 jersey. Looking strong from afar and looking ready to get into action. Two young goalkeepers also ready to show us exactly what they're made of. Reorganize themselves at the back. James Edubuahene missing the first opportunity. Francis Oseiwusu will be the spearhead of attack for Team Western. So the first threat coming from Kobna, and it's Carlos Mensah who clears the ball out for Team Upper East. Carlos was in brilliant form when Upper East played against Greater Accra region on the second match day. Upper East managed to beat Greater Accra by 1-0. Western region have a free kick. It's floated, but it goes straight towards goalkeeper. Those balls sometimes very, very tricky.
Let's pin them down, no movement. Pin it. No movement, let's pin them down.
You underestimate some of these long balls and it could take you by surprise. First corner kick, Carlos Mensah. Failing at the opportunity to grab first time the corner kick. He's on the chance. It's drilled in, and then the resultant kick does not go close. Still dangling. And then final clearance from Upper East. Upper East will now come forward. Akuribila's pass didn't go too far. One of the few players who endeared himself to the fans in the first match, Victor Akuribila. Upper East will chase their shadows now, trying to get themselves organized. Jacob Aniab has got a very fast pace, and he could latch on loose balls should Team Western make mistakes in defense. Captain is down, but he'll be up on his feet in no time. Benedict Afo, there he charges after the ball. Can he keep it in play? Trying to win the corner kick, but it still stays in play. Benedict lays out the pass. Recovered nicely by Team Upper West. Player goes down, and obviously he will get the advantage. Bernard Yankee, the culprit, to his opposite number. Through the middle, the Chester pass, and then the wall pass again. Oh, lovely recovery in defense by Team Upper East. Team Upper East, they are yet to put the pressure on their opponents, but so far so good. Just as Ablakwa stands tall in terms of central defense for Team Western. And now they would come forward. Another of those long passes, well read, nicely controlled Stephen Kobner, but this time around failed to utilize the opportunity he had. All is kept in play. Upper East maintain their possession. Player comes forward and then goes down in the process. Bernard Yankee got in the way, and so Upper East will come. That was obviously intended to be a pass. I just could not get into the open spaces as they wanted. And there you can see the glum on the face of Captain Rashid Yakubu. And again, sometimes the passes meant for intended targets have been swayed away by the strong winds here in Pram Pram. Free kick advantage to Team Western as they came forward. A little bit of a nudge in the back. Francis Osei-Wusu went down heavily. Goalkeeper Carlos Mensah in front of him. Two-man wall, he says. It's good enough for coverage. Are we going to see a shot from a distance? It's Clement Ejipon. Technique for the free kick. Able to put a spin on it. But it comes to naught. Team Western will try another approach. This time is a long ball. Stopped weathered nicely by Team Upper East as they clear their lines effectively. Akurubila's long. No problems picking it up for Western. Goalkeeper Albert Kosa. Western trying to fire it up with those long balls. Goalkeeper came out committed. Will have to take a masterful clearance to prevent the goal. In the right place at the right time. Nicely tidied up.
Hey, let's go. Hey, what?
Scoring full marks in defense.
I think nice clearance for me.
Did well to get the better of goalkeeper. But tidied up nicely by a Tipaga.
I can't you.
Now it's a free kick for Team Upper East. They look very tall, they look very athletic. I'm sure these are traits that they would want to employ to their advantage. Western will try and come out of their defensive area. All red, still in play though. Fighting. Referee will blow the whistle. The advantage will stay with Team West. Captain Benedict Affo trying to get himself a lot more involved with the build-up. This time he will go into the 18-yard box and wait for the supply. One-man wall is Theophilus Boateng. It's rather Isaac Yosen who gets behind the ball and swings it in. A bit too strong and is all carried away by the winds. And obviously the weather has played a very big part in ensuring that some of these crosses, no matter how intelligent they are, the wind carries them away. It's a player in the down in the center circle. The referee is more involved with the approach by Team Upper East. Eventually it's kicked away and the referee's whistle goes. First injury concerned for Team West. Joseph Ablakwa. Joseph is in pain. The ice pack comes out. Both coaches will be looking on closely as to the performance of their team, especially in the first quarter of the first half. And that's our center referee, 14-year-old Benedict J. Good pass, lovely ball pass. They work through as they try and go forward. Good footing before David Ochery could go past the last man in defense. Keeping the momentum, they spread the game among themselves. Chapping the number 20 shirt for Team Upper East, Bonanesta. Had a good game against Greater Accra. And he comes forward to join the attack. Here comes the cross. That's gathered nicely by goalkeeper Albert Kosa. Can they keep it in play? Yes, they do. Nicely done it. And they lay on the pass. Easy to locate men in open spaces, but Western region have other options as they come forward. Referee's whistle has already gone. Again, for Team Western, they would love to come into enemy territory with a lot of power. Benedict Affle leading in that regard. Western Region will be looking forward to a very good performance. It's their first game. All the other teams have had a feel of the championship. Throw in Upper East effected. Benedict takes over for Western. Player is pushed from behind. Right under the eagle eyes of center referee and Jacob Enia will be penalized and cautioned for that. Free kick to Team West. Western marching on closely. Goalkeeper comes out. He's committed, but he makes a firm save. Carlos. Quick return by Team West. They notice goalkeeper is out. But that's a very strong challenge. It leaves Benedict, the captain, down. He's up on his feet. Game will continue. So the first 13 or so minutes of the game, and we've not had clear chance opportunities. Of the two goalkeepers is Carlos Benson, who has been quite active as Western drive forward. Pass did not go through from Ebenezer Hoy. And away comes Team Upper West. This pass is too strong. He will be left to roll over the line by Joseph Ablakwa. Flag is up. We've almost done 15 minutes of the first half of the second match of the day involving Upper East Region and the Western Region. If you've just joined us, the Upper East Region is sporting the orange colors. Team Western is in the green. Long ball to the far side, can be kept in play. Nicely brought down. Wonderful skill by Victor Akuribila into the 18-yard box. Western live dangerously, but they get out of distress and then pushed forward. Pendulum swinging from one end of the field to the other. And now there's going to be a run for it. Carlos Mensah did well, came out of his lines nicely, but Benedict Affle was lurking close by, nearly got ahead of the defender. Pass pushed through there, and Team West now getting to the 18-yard box again. Carlos comes out bravely but clashes with the captain, Benedict Affle. And Benedict seems to be involved with almost every move by Team West. He's gone down more times than he's had the opportunity to score. The number one goalkeeper for Team Upper East, Carlos Mensah put up a spirited performance against Team Greater Accra in their first match. Indeed, he was the reason why Team Greater could not get a goal in that game. So firm instructions being issued by our center referee, Benedict Ajay. Runs across the field to take a better position as Carlos Mensah gets the game underway. Weston will say thank you very much. Good ball control, twisting and turning, but he gets the better of his opponent. I would say Isaac Yawson. And then they open up the game. Yankee. He goes back to Yankee on the far side. Stroking the ball around confidently. And then the long pass comes. They would use their speed to advantage. Carlos, quick as a flash, came off his line. And he goes all the way back to central defense. Rafiu Al-Hassan. This time around, Benedict is nowhere close. So far, so good. Both coaches belting out instructions. Refreshing to see. Rafiu Al-Hassan. Referee's whistle had already gone. Ball came off the hand of Benedict Affle. But so far, so good for the defense of Team Upper East. Ochri David there making his presence felt. "20 minutes gone in the first half. None of the sides have been able to register a goal. Western come forward, find it so very easy to control the ball. But it's now the turn of Team Upper East. They'll prefer to take their time and come forward. Pass laid on nicely by Victor Akuribila. He's an intelligent passer of the ball. Chap in the number 7 jersey for Team Upper East, Victor Akuribila. Again, we see a very cautious build-up by Team Western. Then they employ the long pass. Can he get to it? There's a run for it, and that's a very strong challenge there. It looks good as it comes through the middle. The versatility of Covenant being brought to bear. Throwing quickly effective this time. They will come through from the right-hand side. Yankees' effort could not go too far. So Carlos once again. Eventually they get to put the ball on the turf. Now let's see some very good football. Ball is dispossessed and a complete miscue. Eventually it is cleared out. Sometimes they are over exuberant and they make little mistakes. Good recovery by Team Upper East. Falling back, David Ochri and then helping to push it forward with that long ball straight into the waiting arms of goalkeeper Albert Kosa. They open up the game, but the connection on the far side not the best from Nab Emmanuel. Another of those players who was a thorn in the flesh of the Greater Accra team. In terms of their defense, Nab Emmanuel. Team West come forward. No problems picking that up by Carlos, and then they come forward. Dangling legs of David Ochri. Lays on the pass, player goes down. A little bit of an impediment in his way as he ran forward. He tried to maintain his balance, but Jacob Ania, little bit of contact there. And the defender Abdul Rafiu Al Hassan raising his hands, claiming innocence. Throwing to Team Upper East. Pressure will stay on Team West as slowly but surely Team Upper East make their way into enemy territory. Here comes the free kick. It's long and is out. Completely overhit there by Captain Rashid Yakubu. And again, these young ones seem to be underrating or underestimating the power of the winds that are blowing here in Pram Pram. Sometimes it makes it so very difficult to get your cross or your shot hitting its intended target. 25 minutes gone in the first half. Chipped once again towards goalkeeper, and so far it's been a field day for Carlos Mensah, intercepting everything that comes to him, but he's also been defended nicely, especially by David Ochri on the left. It goes out into touch for a throw-in, Team Western. Another throw yet again. Yet another throw, but this time it will go to the team in orange. Long throw by Ibrahim Razak. Masterfully handled the right-hand side of attack of Team Greater Accra when these two sides met. Talking about Petit Ibrahim Razak. Did Carlos keep it in play? No, referee says it's going to be a corner kick. It's a ding-dong battle for supremacy. Player is pushed off the ball and referee will give the advantage to Team Upper East. Competition has been lively since day one, with all the teams showcasing their readiness and their desire to do well in the competition. Don't forget, it's the fourth in the series of the KGL tournament. The first started as an inter-club competition, and that was hosted in Accra, precisely at the Medina AstroTurf. And during that competition, it was Mal FC that came out top, winning the maiden edition. The final game was between Mal FC and Desidero, and Mal FC were able to win that initial maiden competition. Second edition, also held in Accra, it was Great Corinthians who won it. They beat Tamale Republicans to win first position and the title at stake. And then in the third edition, KGL Foundation, together with the Ghana Football Association, decided to make it an inter-regional under-17 Coast Championship. And there, last year, Team Ashanti beat Team Brong Ahafo 7-6 on penalties, thus winning the third edition. In that tournament, the bronze medal was picked up by Team Greater Accra when they beat Team Eastern Region by 3-1. And so here we are with the fourth in the series, and the hosting rights has come back to Accra, but precisely at the Ghanaman Soccer Center of Excellence. Upper East come forward. There was a lot of enthusiasm there before the drive, but too feeble to beat goalkeeper on guard duty, Albert Kosa. And so the big question for this fourth edition is, who walks away with the gold trophy? Weston on the offensive. It's a long ball forward. Too many orange shirts. And they carry the day as Weston will still come forward. Now it's Team Upper East. Difficult to go by the byline, or difficult to go past the byline. Oh, took his legs away. Rafiu Al-Hassan went down like a log, and let's hope that all is well with him. That's how he went down. He's up on his feet, and all these young men are just waiting for their turn to also show exactly what they're made of. Meanwhile, Razak is also receiving attention. Ibrahim Razak of Team Upper East. Coach is not too happy with the way things are going. He needs to infuse in them the sense of urgency. Confirmation of a yellow card being shown to Jacob Anea of Upper East region. Now Weston come forward. Yankee was looking at employing the long pass to find Captain Benedict Affo, but it's a good turn on the near side and eventually cleared away by David Otri. Kosa once again will be called upon to initiate an attack as we approach the last quarter of the first half. Upper East, oh, it looks like they have the advantage, yes, but timely clearance away from the area by Ebenezer Enim. It's now Benedict the captain. Poorly done. Would have done much better if he had looked for other options. But despite that, he wanted to go for glory himself, and it did not fetch him the desired results. It's a long ball in by Team Upper East. Western take over and then they come forward. Now this is an opportunity. Captain Benedict, he's got two players waiting in the 18-yard box again. He sends in the cross, not the best. It's almost always easy for Team Orange to clear their lines, and this they do gladly. Goalkeeper comes out quickly and then finds solace in his defender. This inter-regional championship has produced exceptionally talented players over the last 4 years. Some have gone on to play for all the junior national teams and others in the domestic leagues as well. Here's Team Western. Play opened up nicely now. They have an opportunity. Francis, oh, effort is wasted. I'm sure connoisseurs of the game would remember a young Blessing Dankwa who featured for Accra Lions, one of the beneficiaries of this KGL Inter-Regional Championship. Western will come forward. They have players in open spaces, and so it's easy to find the players easily as they do. The long pass will be intercepted though by Team Upper East as they also look for an opportunity to come forward with 10 minutes to half time. Good turn. Changes the flow and the pattern. Lays on the pass to the rear. Rashid will be the link man in the middle. Good move by David Otri. Gets the ball out of harm's way. Yes, Otri. Pass well read, but it's still dangling in there now. The Greens have it as they take over. Search and a race for the ball. Joseph Ablakwa. He will be penalized though. And that's the speedster himself, Stephen Kobina. Unfortunately, Emmanuel Nab failing to get to the ball. Throw-in quickly effected. Nab has been using the space on the right-hand side of attack, and Akurbila Victor has been doing same on the left. And it still hasn't yielded anything for Team Upper East. Talent identification at its highest. It's the best collection of under-17 players from every region that have been assembled into a regional team. And here they are, showing their might. A few instances or situations where Team Upper East has lived or had lived dangerously and nearly paid for it. And now Western have a corner. Swung in, is high, is long, but eventually captured by goalkeeper. It's a long throw by Carlos. It's a mighty throw indeed. Autry on the left. Tries to go through the middle, but he finds his colleague and captain Rashid Yakubu pushes it on, and then Ibrahim Razak comes forward. Goes past one, looks for the support, comes through the middle, but the flag is up. That would have been a sweet move there. Assistant 2 spotting the offside. Prosper Alavi, JHS 2 student of Ziope in the Volta region. Ziope JHS, proudly represented by Prosper Alavi. Throw in. The effort is wasted, and it is surprising to see that. Came in quickly for the throw, Isaac Yosin, but had no plan for the throw. Here comes Cosmos with a goal kick.
Nema no way. That is Nema no way.
Long ball forward, the orange. Oh, with a little bit of psychedelic move and a psychedelic flip. And now it's causing problems for Western as they're finding it difficult to clear out the alliance. Eventually, Isaac Yosin comes up with a plan. Easily giving the ball away. Team Western now have it through the legs. And now can they take advantage? There should be an effort of coming forward. Akurbila finding it difficult today. 5 minutes to half time. It's still goalless between Upper East and the Western region. It's been a tough encounter so far. For Western region, it's been their first game of the championship. They've held up their end pretty well. They're playing against a team that already has 1 win in the bag, 3 points to their good. Earlier today, we saw the other team who had also not tasted the championship until this morning. That's Team Northern Region. They played against Team BA yesterday and were baptized with a 4-0 thrashing. This morning, Eastern Region lost to Greater Accra. Narrowest of margins, a 0-1 advantage for Team Greater Accra. Clement shown the yellow card, and you can see the way the wind is blowing here. Gives you a fair idea of how strong it can get sometimes. Game continues with Team West initiating an attack. Western coming in slowly. Benedek, the captain, keeps it in play as he tries to run past Ibrahim Razak. Razak is showing strength. Physically, it doesn't look it, but you can't go past him. Just look at his structure, Ibrahim Razak. But he's a very confident player. Less than 2 minutes to half time. Intelligently, they open up the game. Here's Ochri on the near side. And then Ochri slips in and says to lay on the pass, but the pass gets to its intended target, and then the cross is on. Headed towards goalkeeper. It's a safe catch. Albert Corsa not really tested in this first 45 minutes. Came out nicely to make a save. Then when it mattered most, ball is ballooned away. Tonja Emmanuel had no clue where he was sending the ball. Lovely through pass. Western region will use the space to advantage. Captain Benedict's cross. Easy clearance for team Upper East. Still hanging in there. They're expecting another cross. This time is deep into the 18-yard box again. Clearance is imminent. Yosin could not control, so he won't have any advantages over that. 45 minutes we've done in the first half. 3 add-on minutes, says the fourth official. Complaining to the referee about an incident earlier on. Referee says, I have my eyes on the game. Here's Benedict. He comes forward. Into the box he goes down. The clearance is not the best, and so another opportunity for Yankee as he comes forward. Now gifted with the ball. Western region. Shot is off target. Clement Ejepon's effort goes wayward. So once again, Carlos dutifully gets the ball on its way. Weston will come forward slowly but surely. Al Hassan to the near side is good, through the middle. Not the best of opportunities. There's a good tackle. Referee says play on. There's a run for it, but this time around it's too strong for Francis Oseiwusu. Each other getting into opponent's territory, waiting for crosses that have not been forthcoming. Again, the wind has justifiably carried most of the crosses away. But I'm sure that lessons have been learned in the first 45 minutes, and so both teams would retire and come back stronger in the second half. At halftime, it is goalless between Upper East and Upper West regions, waiting for the second half, which will come your way shortly. Second match of the afternoon, and it involved two sides that are yet to meet in the competition. It's the first time of asking for Team Western Region and Upper East are having a second feel of the championship. Coach Bukari knows that Pressure will be on him, and so does Coach Yaya Seidu. So both coaches mapped up a strategy to ensure that they. And so game started with chances and opportunities coming both sides. Intelligent free kicks have been taken, but the defense have worked tirelessly to prevent each other from going forward. Infringements, tackles, it's been strong enough in the game, but it's kept these young boys running and running. And such tackles you saw earlier on, demanding yellow cards and cautions. Players have moved into open territory as well, but again, when chances come their way, they fail to knock on the doors of goals. But Upper East have really lived up in minutes. And so we'll see what the coaches will take these boys through in terms of the halftime break, and join us again for the second half.
My ball be that way. Hey, my ball be my ball be.
90 minutes. Halftime, it was goalless between Upper East and Western Region. Effective clearance by team Upper East, giving the advantage of a throw into Team West. They come forward, Bernard Yankee. Straight to goalkeeper. Carlos will pick that up nicely, easily and comfortably. "45 minutes of the second half should be able to see these two teams, at least one of them, breaking the deadlock. But if it stays this way, at least in terms of overall performance, it will be okay for the Upper East team. They already have 3 points. Completely misdirection on the part of Stephen Kobner. So they beat Team Greater Accra. I'm talking about the Upper East Region team. So 3 points there plus a point from today. Should the scoreline remain the same, that's 4, and it's good enough for them. It will be 1 point for Team Western. It's a long goal kick by Carlos, the goalkeeper. Good footwork, but it won't get him anywhere as Ebenezer Ahoy has been held in check. Ball comes to the near side now. The attempt at the goal was good enough, but the shot was too feeble. Francis Osewusu could have hit that one a bit harder. Referee says play on. Western looking good. They're coming forward slowly but surely into the 18-yard box. Oh, missing everyone. And then eventually the shot goes straight to goalkeeper Carlos Mensah. 2 or 3 of them could have fired the first, the second, and the third, but they all left it to Francis Osei-Wusu, who again, second time in as many minutes, shoots feebly into the hands of goalkeeper. Good play. Controlled it nicely, but then he left the ball behind, wondering what he was thinking. Emmanuel Nab. Jacob Ania is up. And then there's a long ball forward, but this time Carlos will deal with it nicely. Now can we see a shot he lays on the pass as Francis once again. This time he crosses into the 18-yard box. Shot is fired from afar. Difficult to understand why they can't hit target. This time around, Francis did very well, brought it back, set up the cross. And a shot from afar, it rather ended up hitting the face of Atipaga.
Let's move.
And obviously a lot of lessons to be learned by these young ones. Carlos hits that away. Another build-up is imminent. They come forward. Oops. Leave the ball behind. And then it is given away as well. Offside, says our assistant referee. But 2 glaring opportunities have come to Team Western. They failed to utilize. Here's Nab. Nab is still pushing forward, but the flag is already up. Ball will be taken away from him. Now Team Upper East Region using a lot of these long legs of theirs. Oops, ball goes over the line. Strong defending on Jacob Anea. Weston will come forward now. He goes straight into touch. Match between Upper East and Western Region really exposing some of these youngsters. Mind you, there are scouts here, there are club coaches here as well, and an opportunity through this championship is to show what kind of rich talent the teams have. Ibrahim Razak heads out into touch. Team West will come forward. There's an opportunity now through the middle. Is Bernard Yankee to the far side. Shot from a distance is blocked and headed away by Ochiri. They'll still love coming forward. This time he goes over the line. Not the best of trickery.
David, don't be in a hurry to clear. Never.
Sometimes they want to be a little bit over enthusiastic, Ebenezer Ahoy, on that occasion. But it's a free kick now. It's an opportunity for Team Western. To the 18-yard box, but again, not the best of deliveries. Nicely controlled. Now they lift the ball into the 18-yard box. Here's Captain Benedict. Benedict has the advantage. He pushes it through. From the rear, a drive. Rather went with a side foot. And then again, they have another opportunity. A quick turn by Benedict, but this time it does not hit the intended target. It's a corner kick. Failed attempt at the clearance first time, and Team Western could not take advantage of it. Corner kick. Isaac Yelson. Header goes completely off. It's the tall, lanky figure of Joseph Ablakwa that went up. But it looks like it took a little bit of a deflection. Referee says it's another corner kick. This time from the side of the field. Good turn, he beats one. Fires in the shot, is blocked. Upper East will not give up, but Western will come now, this time from the middle. Francis does well, sends in the cross, and again a bit too strong. And there you see his colleague asking, was that supposed to be a cross? He did well to keep it in play, beats Razak Ibrahim. But sometimes when it happens like that, you realize that they are in a haste to get the ball into the 18-yard box. Does not raise the head to see where options are. It's just delivered. They're still pushing men forward, but this time Stephen Kobna will need a lot more speed. Maybe we'll have to pick up a few lessons from Benjamin Azamati. 55 minutes gone, it's a goal kick. Oh, they give the ball away. Team Upper East will regain possession. Yes, could still all has been taken away from him. Kosa starting the attack and the build-up for Team Western. Long ball forward is headed on, but it doesn't go far. The effort from Kobna. He came with a lot of speed. And so the thought was that Michael would power home for glory. Rather went with the side of his foot.
Number 30.
Analia Rashid is coming on.
And Jacob out for number 9 Cecil.
And Jacob Anea takes a break.
Analia Rashid. Count on for Upper East Agent.
57 minutes gone, still goalless here at the Ghana Man Soccer Center of Excellence. Ongoing KGL Foundation Inter-Regional Under-17 Colts Championship. Too many missed opportunities in this game by both sides. months after that. So hard-working, Ibrahim Razak. And 2 players go down.
Take a back. Hey, what is that?
Free kick. Ball is on its way. Goalkeeper is committed, no problems. Clash of 2 players. The player from the Upper East region had the advantage and had wanted to take off. Michael Aduko, and he is showed the yellow card. Or he's shown the yellow card. Ooh, that was strong. He came in forcefully, won the duel, but did it in an unsportsmanlike behavior, and so Michael goes into the books. Quick time to re-strategize. 3 coaches on the bench of Team Western: Yaya Seidu, Cosmos Amankwa, and Jeff Eduku Tiero. And the team is still finding it tough to hit the back of the net. Confirmation of Analia's entry onto the field. Jacob Anaya has taken a break. Free kick advantage to Team West. Yes, Benedict tries to go through the middle. Good footwork. It's an opportunity again. A little bit of a delay on the part of Francis Oseiwusu. Benedict did very well. Kept his mood, kept his control. Francis went past one, and it was tidied up nicely before he could cause havoc. Here's Francis once again. This time he's confronted by 2 players. It goes out for a throw-in. Abdul Rafiu availed himself, waiting for the pass. Player is down. Yes, Razak. Eventually, referee blows his whistle for the injured player to receive attention. The clash of the legs. I was thinking that the referee, as soon as the player went down, would have blown his whistle. But Razak had it tough as he was bundled off the ball by Francis Oseiwusu. We're into the last 30 minutes of the match. Is still goalless between Upper East and the Western region. Nice catch by Albert Kosa. Brought down nicely by Razak Ibrahim. Opportunity for Francis now down the left-hand side of the attack of Team Western. Controlled nicely, lays on the pass. That's good work. Not too sure whether he wanted to play that as a wall pass. Stephen Kobner is the hero of the moment for Team Western. And it's Upper East 0, Western Region 1. Razak was a shade late to get the cross. Motherluck finally smiling on Team Western. They get the first goal of the championship, and that goal puts them in the lead in their match against Team Upper East Region. They are presented with another opportunity to come forward this time. The lads from Upper East live up to the billing. Card has come out yet again. Somebody has been booked. Your picture is Analia Rashid.
No foul, guys. No foul. Alright.
It's a free kick.
No foul.
It goes deep. And the eventual connection is way off target from Emmanuel Nab. Referee has the player down to be up on his feet. He is playing with the time, and there is no need for a stoppage. A black wire eventually is up, and Weston will come forward. Nicely defended. It's a throw-in advantage. Theophilus Boateng. Now putting the ball down is Abdul Rafiu Al Hassan. Meanwhile, Paul Aka has been shown the yellow card. That's confirmation. And this time it goes well over the top. 65, more moving on 66 minutes. Western Region lead by 1. A little bit of hesitation on the part of Rafiu Al Hassan. But they must be decisive enough as to what to do with the ball. Free kick advantage to Team Upper East. Into the 18-yard box, but there are no orange shirts there to challenge for it. Eventually they move into positioning now. Can we get a decent cross? Ball goes away for a corner kick. Emmanuel Nab still has the agility, and he's got the upper strength to probe. But this time around, cleared away as a corner kick, quickly effected. Francis on the near side. Here's Francis once again. They're eager to move forward. Razak Ibrahim has other ideas. And then Nab's pass goes wayward. Now here's Captain Benedict. There's only one green shirt in the 18-yard box at the moment. He tries to go for glory. All the way to goalkeeper Albert Kosa. Into the 18-yard box again. This time the ball went behind Stephen Kobna. Nothing much he could do about it. Hits it against Razak Ibrahim, and Razak Ibrahim shoves him away. Eventually Western have a throw-in.
I was watching you and he was behind me. He's ahead of you.
Francis is down. Not too sure exactly what happened to him. The ideas. All he had to do was to lift it above the goalkeeper. Registering the only goal so far in the game. And this seems to have added some impetus into the build-up of Team Western. Long lob of a pass by Bernard Yankee. But Nab, Razak and Co have other ideas as they come forward. Razak tries to go through the middle. Razak waits to support, he gets the ball. Picked up by Team Western but can't get the advantage they needed. Western lucky to gain possession. They now have an opportunity to move forward, and quickly they will go through the middle. It's a long pass. Quick turn by Kobina. Finishing again lacking. Now Razak comes forward. Nice pass looking for Emmanuel Nab. No problems at all with the clearance. But Team Upper East believe that they can get themselves back into the game. Razak fights very hard to gain or to regain possession. Fortunately, Western have the advantage now. 20 minutes remain in this championship match. Francis goes out. His place has been taken by Prince Owusu. So Prince Fosu is on. Francis is off. And again, looking to employ a lot more power in their build-up. Upper East would respond. And so they will take off Akurubila Victor. And his place has been taken by James Edubuahene. Then again, Ibrahim Razak takes a break. Rashid Abdul is on. Strengthening the teams, trying to keep the shape as well as the game wears on. Easily winning the throw. Good clearance. That's good footwork, but Western have taken over. They got more green shirts around the ball as they spread the game towards the 18-yard box of the opponent. No options. Whole ball trying to push into the open space, but again managed to shield the goalkeeper Carlos. And now Upper East employ the long pass. Can he control? Nab can. Good work by Emmanuel Nab. He still has the ball. He pushes it forward. Not too sure what the idea was, but they lose concentration. He was expecting his colleague to have made the dash. Telepathy failing to work on that occasion. Careful build up into the 18-yard box again. No one chasing after that. But seems to be a mistake from the part of goalkeeper. Goalkeeper goes down. Goalkeeper recovers nicely. Carlos went down. He lost possession. And then the attacker wanted to round him up. He fought back, and with those long arms of his, managed to claw back some pride. Tied it up nicely in defense, no problems for Emmanuel Atonja. He cleared out first time. It was not the best. He was beaten flat to it, but stretched to reclaim possession. Throwing to Western. Theophilos with the throw. Upper East Nile, Western Region 1, 75 minutes played. So far so good for Western. Build up is a bit slow. And then eventually when they get the opening, they blast wide. Into the last 15 minutes of this game that could go anywhere. Western have tried to lay siege on the opponent's goal area. A few times they have, but the finishing has been poor. Cleared out with a strong header. And the free kick advantage to Team Western. It's been taken over by Upper East. Approach not the fastest. It will allow their opponent to regain some steps behind in their attempt to defend. Here comes a long pass. What a brilliant goal. First 45 minutes went with no goal. And as the second half wore on, it was looking very dicey until two brilliant opportunities have availed themselves to Team Western. They are riding high. Here they go once again as they come close to another opportunity, but this time around Stephen Kobner has been caught in the offside trap. But Upper East have it, trying to open the game. Understanding not working. David Ochre did not move into position early enough. Now here they come. Forward gradually through the middle. An opportunity for a drive, and they mess up in defense. Meanwhile, the flag is up. So unlucky. 10 minutes to full time.
From 2 cities Western region, Richard Okoye, counter to replace number 1930.
Western region are bringing on Richard O2 for Benedict Affo. The captain has played his role. He's handed over the armband to Clement Ejepong. So off he goes. He takes a break. He's led by example. His leadership has got 2 goals. And an Andy Afotea, 4th official for the second match of the day. So far, so good for our center referee, Benedict Ajay. Brofuye Drew JHS. Through the middle, they take their eye off the ball and Weston can punish them. Referee's whistle had gone. Free kick quickly effected. He had all the time in the world to have spotted the target, yet he blasted it wide. Kosa must be a very lucky goalkeeper. Everything thrown at him has gone off target. And now he has to aid in the build-up. It's a long ball forward. Weston will come forward. Still believe they probably have another goal before the 90th minute mark. Not this time. Complete miss, but nicely controlled. It goes all the way back. Weston will play comfortably now, keeping it among themselves as they seek to come forward. Al Hassan. Ablakwa will come forward. Oh, they're keeping the ball to themselves at this moment. They have 2 goals to the good.
Yes, okay.
But they need to be very careful. Game is played in 90. Player goes down. Advantage free kick. Theophilus Boateng is up on his feet. A few tired limbs out there. Clement Jepong will go off momentarily. Should be back hopefully. Yeah. Six minutes and counting. And now that they've been able to show their powers and drive into the lead, there is no pressure on Team Weston. They take their eye off the ball. Thank you very much, says Upper East. Is a long ball into the 18-yard box. Goalkeeper Kosa rises to the occasion. It's a long ball in. Team Upper East. Their body shape, their body language tells you that they have resolved to play until the referee's final whistle. Lovely skill, keeping it in play. And then showing a little bit of individual brilliance and flamboyance. Ball goes over the line. Looks like another substitution in the offing.
Let's do the other one. 6
So they welcome onto the field Adagedako, Hippolyte, and then Kenneth Wematu is also on for Michael Aduko. Fresh limbs to the end of the game. Tough encounter it has been. At certain times it looked like we were heading to a dead end in terms of the scoreline. Cross comes through, good defending. Quick reflex and quick move from Francis. Now Team Western. It's lovely pass, but the flag will be up. And Kobna in the offside trap. Western living up and lifting up their game to the extent that they managed to get 2 goals in the process. Kudos to our Catch Them Young officials as well. It's been so good so far. Benedict Ajay, our referee, he's been wonderful, with good support coming from Samson Wedi Jemfi, 19-year-old student of Nkoraman Senior High School, Form 3, and Prosper Alavi on the far side from Ziope JHS in Form 2. He's only 16 years of age. And our 4th official, Anang Andy Afote, UPSA level 100 student. Free had other ideas. He saw it from behind at Tipaga, bringing the player down. Referee pointing to the penalty spot. And this is where keeper Carlos Mensah will be tried and tested. Four minutes of add-on time, says our 4th official, Anang Andy Afote. 4 minutes of add-on time. And our center referee, Benedict Ajay. So the goal scorer for Team Western, Richard Otu, will take all the glory from that as we gradually walk through the remaining minutes of this game. Upper East 0, Western Region 3, 91 minutes of action played. And we still have 3 minutes to play. Long ball booted out, no problems at all. The throw-in will be effected. But Team Upper East won their first match. They are on the way to losing their first match. they will still have their noses in it. Good skill, quick turn. And then they try and come forward. Kosa, the goalkeeper. Western have done what they had to do. They will be taking a wonderful break from today after winning their first encounter. Don't forget the action will continue tomorrow. Ashanti and Northern will clash on the in the first match. Central and Bronahafo have a date in the second match. And so do stay with us. All the action will be here live on Max TV. Referee has taken a look at his watch once and blows the whistle. Game still continues though. And there you see him taking a look at it again. This could be the last free now. Western looking good. They're coming forward slowly but surely into the 18-yard box. Oh, missing everyone. And then eventually. Now can we see a shorty lace on the pass as Francis once again. This time he crosses into the 18-yard box. Shot is fired from afar. From the rear, a drive. Rather went with a side foot. And then again, they have another opportunity. A quick save up. But Western will come now, this time from the middle. Francis does well. Sends in the cross. Yes, Benedict. Tries to go through the middle. Good footwork. It's an Coach, thank you very much. It's a little bit of your time. What today?
Yeah, thank you for giving me this opportunity. In fact, nothing bad happened. Upper East region were very tough in the early stage of the game. But in the second half, we managed based on what we saw in the early stage. So we made some tactical changes that brought us the win.
Now that you have at least secured a positive start to this championship, what should we look out from your team?
Yeah, in fact, it's been long. Western region, anytime we come to or we come for set tournaments, we just come to participate. So this time, we've motivated the guys not to just participate, but come in to win the tournament.
And you think that with this first win, they are on course?
Yeah, yes, we are taking match after match. So we won't talk much. Our next game will decide whether we can win the tournament or not.
Yeah, at least you have seen other both in your group and in the other group. What do you make of the chances of your team?
In fact, in our group, especially our next match is the Greater Accra, they are very tough side, but I won't talk much. We will manage to do the match one after the other.
We wish you the very best.
Thank you
Thank you very much.
Hey!